Hey there, welcome to Getting It Done North of 7. Do you ever have an interior door that gets stuck and when you go to open it or close it, it doesn't open properly, it's binding, making noise? So what is happening is in your home, during the summer months, you have humidity, and the humidity gets into everything. It gets into the doors, gets into the wood frames, gets into everything and causes it to swell. And then in the wintertime, it contracts again because the humidity leaves. But sometimes the humidity doesn't go away enough and your doors will still make noise. Now, funny story, this is what was happening in my son's room with this door. During the summer, it'd be closed like this, and he would open this thing and, he'd be working late and he'd come into his room and leave out of his room, into his room. He'd open and close this door and it would just rattle. And my wife and we have our bedroom right next door, and I would just jump right out of bed. Like, it would scare the crap out of me. But not all the time, just once in a while. And you think I would have fixed it then, but no, I just procrastinated and I didn't fix it until recently. Now, I thought in the wintertime it would go away, and it got a little bit better, but it wasn't perfect. So I'm going to show you how to fix it. So what I did was I closed the door like this, and I noticed I didn't see it binding with the door frame here at all. So I figured, okay, it must be up top, and that's where it was. So with the curtains open, the sun was shining in here, and I was on the other side of the door, I could see it binding here to about this far. So what I did is I got a pencil, and wherever the gap came away from the door frame, I marked it. So wherever that door was touching the door frame, it was marked. So what I did is I took the hinge pins off the door here, and I took the door into my garage and I sanded it. And the only reason I went through all that trouble is I didn't want to get sawdust all in the house. But I didn't have to go through that much trouble because this sander has a bag on it, so it wouldn't have been too bad. So what you could do is just open the door slightly if it's sticking at the top, and just take your sander, and this will do the job really quick. One of these cordless sanders, they come in a kit of like 5 different tools with a flashlight, and it's really cheap. But if you don't have one of those, just get yourself a rough piece of sandpaper and just go like this and just sand that one spot that you need to sand until you don't hear the noise anymore. So then you can just test it. You can hear that there's nothing. So what I did was I sanded it, and it was pretty good. And then when I put the door back onto the frame, it was just touching a bit again. So I took that cordless sander up there really quick, give it a quick shot, and it was just enough. Now you hear no sound. I should have did this back in the summer. And the good thing about sanding the top of the door is you don't have to repaint it because nobody's ever going to see it anyway, so it's fine. So that was just a quick tip for you. I know the lighting in here sucks, but the sound is good. So hope that helped you. If it did, hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next video.